Hello everybody, Christian from Treasure Town here, and today we're going to be getting into a $100 grab bag of world coins from World Coins South FL on Instagram in round 2 of a grab bag ultra battle with Max Silverpicker. His channel is linked below and in the title. Go and subscribe and watch his end of this video. We're both, unboxing a $100 grab bag from the same source once you're done watching this one, but we had a close round 1. I was reading the comments. Some people thought I had done better. Some people thought Max did better. On the values that we used, Max is ahead by a little, so I'm really hoping to catch up with this one. And so the way we'll do it is we'll just open this up, go coin by coin, see what's inside. I'm really excited. I have no idea what's going to be in there. I previously unboxed a grab bag from Matt Tavory, the seller behind World Coins South FL, and it was solid, so we'll see what happens with this one today. Let's get into the coins. So here we've got the $100 package, and I'm going to set it down, open it up with some scissors that I have right here, and let's see what's inside. And we've got this bag that says "To our valued customer," and then under here we've got the World Coin South FL card. It almost looks like there's some paper currency, which is something that I was not expecting, even maybe something graded. So I'll have to check out really what that is, but I'll cut this open and then remove the bags from the screen. I think I'll do the graded piece of currency last, just because it's sort of unique and interesting, and we'll go coin by coin. And I read the little insert. It was basically saying one thing to look out for is like a special coin. So I think that that's in here, but they do one better coin in each of these lots. So let me see what we start with here. And we're going to start with Thailand 1950 10 satang. So I actually am not super sure on a lot of the valuation because I don't deal with 10 satang coins from Thailand super often. It kind of looks aluminum, just in that the strike is not extremely strong. He's grading it about AU 50, but I've got no idea if this is like a $10 coin or like a $1 coin. Our next coin is going to be from the Falkland Islands, and I don't even know if I have any Falkland Islands coins in my own personal collection, so I might be able to add that to it, which would be awesome. Let's see what the back looks like. Okay, standard Queen Elizabeth II. She's on the most different, places and different world coins, just with the major reaching empire, the British Empire. But yeah, Falkland Islands, cool animals down in the South America region. So that's a fun coin. After that, we've got an interestingly toned Trinidad and Tobago 1974 as well, proof 50 cents. And you see the, playing some, well, I can't tell if that's like barrels of oil. I think it's a drum set. People playing the drums, and let's see what their motto says. Together we aspire, together we achieve. Trinidad and Tobago. So very interesting. After that, we've got a lamination error, reverse lamination error. You can see the peeling right there. Some probably impurities in this planchet, which is 35% silver. You can tell with that P, large P right above the nickel, 1943. Again, valuation, I'm probably thinking this is like a $2 coin, but maybe it's a little bit higher. I could be slightly off on that. This next one is going to be a railroad rim error, so a few U.S. Material here. USA, Maryland. Let's look at the back. I think that this is probably like a $4, $5, $6 coin, maybe a little bit more. I don't know what the current market on them is, but I believe if you look, I don't want to take it out of the flip, but like the rim, there's only partial reading. It's like it wasn't fully in the collar. So like here, the reading looks normal, but then you go around the coin and all of a sudden, the reading is only on half of the coin or maybe even less. So, some of the railroad rims are like even a lot more drastic than this, but this is a cool coin, small error as well, and I'm excited about that too. Let's see our next coin. Whoa, that is crazy. We got the Tutankhamun Cook Islands dollar. Kind of looks silver. 2012. I didn't know that they made these colorized dollars, or I can't tell if that was post added. I have to say, I think it would look better without that sticker on it. $1 over here, Cook Islands. It look, definitely a proof strike, definitely deep cameo, but it just sort of looks silver. I'll have to look this up. If it's silver, it's probably minimum like 20 bucks, and with the premiums people are paying, probably more like 30, 35 even, retail, possibly beyond that. So I'm not too sure what this even is, but crazy coin in this batch. And I feel like we're doing pretty solid. I think it depends on like what this better coin ends up being. Because I think, the better coin aspect, that's what could be a big difference maker between me and Silver Picker as well, with me trying to extend way beyond him, as I did not do in the first bag, though different people had different opinions on the outcomes of it. 1967 proof 25 cents silver coin from Canada. I forget if this is the 50 or the 80% silver, but I should know, and it probably is in like the $4 range on the value. So nice frosty, what is that, like a lynx or a leopard? 25 cents. And then this is actually quite interesting. It looks like a hobo penny. So somebody carved in 1936. Let's see. I don't know if that says exactly what that says. Try to zoom in there. Sleoleoi maybe. And I don't know who signed that, but number 10. So seems like they did a few. You also want to look for the double die on the 19. Is that a double die? I can't quite tell. Looks suspiciously. I thought I saw a little separation in the 3 there and in the 9. I'm probably just tripping out. But let me know what you think from this camera angle. I'll have to put it under a microscope, but it sort of looks like that would be a shame if this was a double die carved into this. I just always look, because my biggest coin roll hunting find was a 1936 double die obverse penny, and I was very proud of it. When I did pull it out of circulation, we can look at the In God We Trust. Sometimes it's tough to tell, when you're searching and it's sort of far away. But I'll have to give it a closer look once this video is done. Let's check out this Thailand. We have PMG, paper money guarantee. Thailand, Bank of Thailand, 10 baht, King Rama the 9th. And I don't exactly know. It's just an Unk coin. Check out the back. Looks like a military figure. Okay, this is a sample slab, so I'll be keeping this around. Sort of fun, and I've got the wide lens on my camera now. Very backed out, but wow. So interesting. Little bit different. I'm guessing that it doesn't have much value. Maybe it's like $4, $5, $6, but could be way higher than that. And it looks like there's a lot of writing. This is sort of the big reveal here in, let's see what he says. So, whoa. 1708, Siege of Lille, 20 sold. The War of Spanish Succession would break out in 1700 due to the death of Spanish King Charles II. The Habsburgs believed that marrying only first cousins would keep their blood noble. This caused medical deformities to run in the family, such as the Habsburg jaw. After 16 generations, Charles II's family was so inbred that his grandmother and aunt were the same people. Whoa. So Charles II would be mentally feeble, couldn't walk or talk until 8, and die with 39 at 39 with no heir due to those deformities. He would leave the Kingdom of Spain and her colonies in the New World not to his Habsburg cousins in Austria, but to the grandson of the French king. So to prevent France and Spain from having the same royal family and allying Great Britain, Netherlands, Portugal, Austria, Prussia, and Savoy would fight France, Spain, Naples, and Bavaria in a grand showdown of European nobility. During the war, a combined British-Prussian army would invade northern France and lay siege to the city of Lille. Following the Battle of Oudenarde, the remnants of the French family pulled back to avoid the Allied forces under the command of Prince Eugene and the Duke of Marlborough. The Allied troops began the siege of Lille on August 11th, 1708. The Allied besiegers and defenders were well fortified, but an extended siege of the French garrison under the command of the Marshal Boufflers consisted of nearly 13,000 battle-tested troops. Trench fighting began. A French army tried to approach the city to provide relief to the citizens, but were cut off by the Duke of Marlborough's forces. The Allied fire was returned by the defenders, resulting in ferocious fighting throughout the siege. Unfortunately for the French, English troops who arrived with additional munitions and firepower, the siege went uninterrupted and only took its toll on the defenders, running out of powder. Three detachments of French cavalry tried to deliver extra powder into Lille. Allied outpost, recognizing the ploy, intercepted two of them. One was captured. The other was detonated, killing many in the battle. On October the 3rd, the Allies attacked again, creating a new breach in Lille's fortifications. Not long after the governor realized they had become senseless to continue fighting, raised the white flag. The surrender was signed on October 22nd. 1708, about 2.5 months later. So coins were minted out of confiscated copper, were struck to pay Marshal Boufflers troops with a promise of redemption for their actual value in silver after victory. So that's really interesting, just the idea, and I'm going to reveal this coin, that these coins were produced with what they had on hand, and after victory were promised that they would turn into silver coins. Here is the 1708 Lille, Siege of Lille 20 sol coin. Maillet here, it looks like a reference number, and I'll zoom in so we can get a little bit clearer. My camera switches and shifts around. So XXS Pro Defensione Orbis et Patriae 1708, very crude, like letter punches in this siege coin. And over here, is that some cannons maybe? Just sort of like a military insignia. Let me take this out of the flip, and that is a really, really cool coin. I'm super excited about it. 1708, wow. So, fascinating. This would have been produced during a siege. Again, I just find that to be like the awesome part about collecting coins, is that you get to learn about ones like this, where, it's just something that is pretty incredible, and, it has the historical significance that soldiers were gifted these coins or paid with these coins, told that they would switch them into silver, the 20XXS, 20 sol, but they were in copper. And if that victory occurred as a way of maintaining their troops, I'm sure many were lost in this battle, and this has been well circulated ever since. So just a great story from an interesting historical perspective to have a piece and an artifact of that time and situation. I don't know how valuable this is. My guess is, being the provenance of siege coinage, it is pretty valuable. But I'm excited to get back, and we'll see what Silver Picker, what Max gets, especially for his special coin. I think that is a phenomenal find. So that's what we have here. We got a bunch of coins. We got the note, and I'm excited, hopefully, to see, how he did, and likely or possibly be ahead here. So I'll talk to you soon, and check back in a few weeks for round 3. I've got a $40 bag from an Instagram seller out of Oklahoma. Thanks for watching the video. Be sure to like, comment your thoughts, and subscribe to Treasure Town, and get in touch with me on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Also, check out my website, treasuretowncoins.com, for news and updates related to the channel and collectibles in general. Lastly, there's a link tree in the description with links to all of my other sites, as well as some affiliate links that can support the channel. But with that being said, have a great day, and I'll hope to see you on some of my videos in the future.